Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's been a little bit quiet here the past couple of months, so I thought I'd give you a quick update behind the scenes and what's been happening with my work around the exploration of AI over the last little while. A couple of kind of major updates, I guess. The first one, the book is going really well. Past the proposal stage, went to shop it around to a few publishers, decided in the end to actually self-publish it like my previous two books. Making some good progress on the writing. I've got some sample chapters out, testing with a few people at the moment. So if you're interested in reading some of the early samples, some of the early work of the book, get down in the comments and let me know, and I can connect you with a couple of the sample chapters so you can get a feel for what the final book which is going to look like, which will still be around this idea of a human-centered AI-empowered organization and how we build that capacity to embrace AI in organizations without losing that human touch. Which I've been really enjoying writing and talking to people about over the last little while. Secondly, I've been running my own AI experiment myself, and that will be launching probably at the end of this month or early next month, where I've basically built a online course, a digital resource that can slowly but surely introduce really key fundamental AI concepts and experience to non-technical people in a way that helps them build skills that are really important in their life as well. And I'm focusing around the idea of business writing. So if we can help leaders, managers, team leaders, individual contributors in organizations become better business writers through the application of AI, I see that as a far better way to introduce these foundational skills than simply shipping someone off to an AI course or a prompting course or something like that. So how do we get that really clear reward for engaging in learning through clearer communication? People aligning with your points of view because you're a little bit more persuasive in the way that you write and communicate and all those different things as well, which has been really exciting to kind of put my money where my mouth is in terms of how can you use AI to create new value, create new products, create new experiences, and create new learning outcomes for people as well. So that's in the process of being, I've done all the written content, that's all done. I'm in the process of filming the visual content and producing the visual content that will accompany the text on that course, as well as the interactive elements that I've built as well. Again, leveraging AI to build these foundational business skills for people around the world, which is pretty exciting from my point of view in terms of trying to make an impact through and scaling through digital to make that impact as well. Beyond that, they're kind of the two focus things. There's a little bit of speaking I'm doing, a little bit of consulting work I'm doing as well on the side, which is keeping me busy. And keeping me connected to customers, connected to the problems and challenges that people are facing at the moment. And in the last 24 hours, 48 hours, kind of related to that, that work around building the video content for the course, I've completely revolutionized or rebuilt my production workflow, which will definitely support the YouTube channel a lot more, making it easier for me to produce content very quickly. So previously in the first few videos you would have seen on the channel, I was using my camera just there to film content. I had a lapel mic, which I had to set up every time I wanted to film some content. I'd be recording onto the SD card, pulling it out of the camera, throwing it into the computer here, doing the edits in Premiere Pro, all that kind of stuff. So it was a bit of a convoluted workflow after the fact of filming a piece of content to actually produce it and get it up onto the channel. So what I've done is basically streamline the entire process. Everything's plugged in now. We're recording on the computer. I've got the microphone here, so I don't have to set myself up with lapel every time. The lights are all set up how I need them to be. And I'm also using my Stream Deck, which I've had for a while, in OBS. So some people might be familiar with OBS, Open Broadcasting System, to be able to do some pretty cool things like this. So switching to my webcam, doing the the screen sharing within it. And when I'm like showing people how to use ChatGPT, in this case, for example, be able to throw that on the screen, go to full screen so you can see a bit more detail, and then come back to this kind of conversation that we can have here directly down the barrel of the camera as well. And having that all kind of produced and edited live, so the actual process of publishing the content at the end is going to be a lot smoother and a lot simpler as well. That's probably the main updates. Outside of work, been really busy with Diving Queensland. The president of Diving Queensland, so doing a lot of sports governance stuff, which I won't bore you with in this channel. It's a bit safe to say that we're experimenting and applying AI in some of that work as well. And the lessons learned there in terms of how we run board meetings, how we think about governance and how technology applies to governance will slowly filter into this channel as well over time, which will be interesting to look at. In terms of the content in the channel, Probably expect a few more short and sharp tutorials to kind of help you get some of the fundamentals in place, which will all lead towards that business writing for AI course. So you see lots of sample content here as well. But I'll still be doing some of the deep dive, rambling conversations, just like this one, where we can dig into some of the deeper, more strategic, leadership issues or challenges when it comes to AI as well, and technology governance in general, and how strategy weaves into that, and how people weaves into that, and so on and so forth. So really looking forward to continuing to engage with you here. If you haven't done so yet, make sure you hit that subscribe button. That helps the channel tremendously in terms of growth and accessibility and visibility through the algorithm. And if you're interested in seeing some of the early content from the book, or maybe beta test that course for me, get down in the comments and I can connect you with the right tools and the right things to sign up for to be able to have a look at that and provide some feedback as well. With that, thanks again for tuning in, and I'll talk to you next time. Cheers. Bye.